Where is it? Yeah, like 1, 2, 3.
Everybody knows that telling someone to piss off cannot really be deemed as offensive in 2011 in a pluralist, open society like Melbourne claims to be. Listen to hear from a couple of speakers, and the first one I'd like to introduce to you tonight is the only one with the gumption to walk down those steps, the only parliamentarian who's prepared to come out and support our protest for free speech and stand against the erosion of our liberties, and that's Colleen Hartland, MLA for the Greens. Shall we give it up for Colleen?
Little girl from Footscray, I'm not going to use any expletives tonight. I couldn't quite believe it when we got this set of legislation, because I would agree with everything Jacob has said. What's a swear word? We've got various ones up here, and I'm not going to repeat them because I'm a nice girl, but is Party Cooper a swear word? Is Windy Bottom a swear word? I asked the Attorney General yesterday to give me a list of what a swear word, because we don't know what is a swear word to me. It's not going to be a swear word to someone else. So the police have to actually have a list of what the words are. So, and I also wonder whether there'll be police on duty after dinner in the bar in Parliament, because I've heard a few expletives in there as well. So shouldn't some of those people who are making the laws be getting the same fine? I think the police have got a lot more better things to do than to be issuing $240 on-the-spot fine for swearing. I think it's silly, but it's also about the race to the bottom of law and order in this state. And it's not acceptable, and we shouldn't tolerate it.
Put them together for Ali Hogg.
Of the Equal Love campaign, and I think it's fucking outrageous that today in 2011 gay and lesbian people are unable to get married. The government is trying to tell us who we can and cannot fuck. So, and these laws, it's all about controlling what we do, controlling every single aspect of our lives. State control, and it's not on. It's bad enough that last week when people were out there protesting in Melbourne, I was at a demonstration where the cops on peaceful protesters attacked them. There's a guy here tonight who's got a broken shoulder, and a number of other people were injured and arrested, and we're peacefully protesting down the street. It's outrageous, fucking outrageous, and the fact that people can't even swear in the street is a continuation of the government trying to control every single aspect of our lives. If you want to go to see your favourite band that might happen to be the Fuck Fucks, you can get fined for that. You go down to the SB if the cops are hanging around. Is that a useful reason to find somebody? I think not. I think it's absolutely outrageous. And so I totally agree with Jacob. It's going to be the ordinary people of this country that are going to be attacked. It's going to be the Aboriginal people. It's going to be, if you happen to have Tourette's syndrome for fuck's sake, then what are you going to do? I think that we need to fight these laws until the end, as well as we need to fight all of the other injustices that the cops are trying, the cops and the state. It's not just the Liberals up there, the state opposition, the Labor opposition have also come out and supported these laws. So as long as these laws exist, the world going to be seen as second-class citizens, and so we need to keep coming out and fight against all of the horrendous laws that they're spitting out against us.
Thank you, Raleigh. There's a sign here. What's this dinosaur over here about penis craniums fornicate off? Is that offensive? Governmental penis craniums fornicate off. Still abusive without swearing. A warm Melbourne welcome for Sue Bolton.
footsteps of Bob Carr in New South Wales, where when the Pope visited Australia a few years ago, they passed a law banning offensive T-shirts. And there was a protest, much like this one, of people wearing their best loved offensive T-shirt. What's offensive to a Pope? Why should we care? What's a swear word, as someone said before me? But really, this is going to be used selectively, this law. This law will be used when police don't like the look of you and they've got no other laws to move you on. This law will be used when you're for someone who's hanging around on the street that the police want to move on. This law will be used in a demonstration when they don't have any other laws to pin on people, so they'll use this one at a picket line, a demonstration. And I've just heard tonight, someone has heard from someone in the police force that that's exactly what the cops intend to do. They intend to use this law to book people at protests and picket lines. Shame! Shame! Of the Labor opposition.
Yes, where? I am not putting my fucking money in a government swear jar.
I haven't heard the Labor opposition speak out. If they have, it's very, very quiet. I think it's quite scary what the Victorian government's doing at the moment with the swearing law. It sounds like ridiculous. It sounds so ridiculous that how can you take them seriously? But it's going to be used seriously. And I think we actually have to mobilise not just around the swearing law, but about the other things that Value is doing in terms of increasing police powers. Because the increase in police powers is just leading to more and more people being put in jail and the key thrown away.
Where does it end?
The chant I'm going to lead is, fuck you, we won't do what you tell us to. So, together, fuck you, we won't do what you tell us to. Fuck you, we won't do what you tell us to. Fuck you, we won't do what you tell us to. Fuck you, we won't do what you tell us to. Fuck you, fuck you, we won't do what you fucking tell us to.
What it is about Victoria, but I think it was about 2 decades ago when a magistrate, faced with a man who was brought in by the police for swearing, said in her summing up as she dismissed the charges that she found the words collateral damage much more offensive than the words fuck you. Since then, they haven't tried it much, especially with the documentary, if you ever look it up, called Cop It Sweet, which was ABC doco on the police in Sydney around Redfern, where one sentence with about 10 words in it, spoken by a policeman, had 7 fucks in the sentence. So how big is the swear jar at the police station? Because it's absolutely outrageous that every time we swear we have to put $240 in a swear jar. Leave it in the police station, let them top the tax up. Thank you.
On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Fuck you! Remember the 25th of June at Flinders Street Station, to the fuck walk, till then, fuck off, and have a fucking good night. Thanks for coming.